The Basics About Forces by Jordan Eskejian. Forces are everywhere around us. This movie will show you the basics about forces that we study in ninth grade physics. Here are a list of forces that are covered in this movie. Static equilibrium is when an object is not moving and the forces acting upon it are balanced. The floating ping pong ball is in a state of static equilibrium because the force due to gravity is pulling down on it and the buoyant force is pulling up on it, balancing it out. I'm applying force down on the spring while the elastic force is pulling up on the spring. Because the forces being applied are balanced and the spring is not moving, the spring is in a state of static equilibrium. The force due to gravity is pulling down on the weight, while the force of tension is pulling up on the weight. Because the forces acting on the weight are balanced and the weight is not moving, the weight is in a state of static equilibrium. The force due to gravity pulls down on Lexi, while her natural force pulls up. These forces balance each other out. Because Lexi is not moving and the forces applied to her are balanced, Lexi is in a state of static equilibrium. The same forces that were applied to Lexi in the previous slide are being applied to Morgan. The force of gravity pulls Morgan down, while her natural force pulls up. Because both of these forces acting on her are balanced and Morgan is not moving, she is in a state of static equilibrium. The pink bucket that Brett is holding is in a state of static equilibrium. It is in a state of static equilibrium because the forces acting upon it are balanced and the bucket is not moving. The force due to gravity is pulling down on the bucket, while the tension force is pulling up on the bucket. The force due to gravity pulls Tigger down, but because there are two strings attached to Tigger holding him up, the force of tension is balanced equally between the two strings. Because Tigger is not moving and the forces acted on him are equal and balanced out, Tigger is in a state of static equilibrium. In conclusion, if an object is in static equilibrium, it is not moving and the forces acting on it are balanced.